Stockton, California in the early 30s, and the traveling limner has been replaced with the photographer with his stool and ball. And there I am in my first pair of corduroys and suspenders, which have become the mainstay of my wardrobe in old age. Hanford, California. First bicycle. 9 years old, I think. A Hawthorne from Montgomery Ward. Recently stolen from my carport in Stockton. High school friend Ed Green was a budding photographer, and he took a series of pictures of me as a young artist. I guess I was about 16, 17 here. And you'll notice that I have a good quality of hair in those days on top of my head instead of my chin. A work of dubious quality of the time, but we put it up on an easel and there it was. I still have that bow tie and even occasionally wear it. I never throw anything away. Geez, Ed, are we through yet? Now, there was an experience. The United States Army, Fort Ord, state of Washington, Fort Lewis, the state of Washington, and there they didn't know what the hell they were going to do with a 25-year-old with a master's degree in sculpture, so they made me a mail clerk, and this was my division-winning mailroom. Got out of there, back to Stockton, where I began teaching. Well, actually, I was teaching at Franklin High School before I left, and they built a bunch of junior high schools where I was gone. Back to John Marshall for, I think it was about 4 years, and then on to Edison for just a couple of years. In 1964, got a job at newly named San Joaquin Delta College, where I spent the next 25 years. Started out with the red beard here, conscientiously examining a term paper for plagiarism in my lettering classroom. Finally got that big sculpture finished and up on the dining room wall. The hair is going, turning a bit gray, what's left, and there I'm pontificating on the old San Joaquin Delta College campus before the blackboard with my pointer that somebody stole. One of my last classes, the second semester class, this was the last day of class, which I was proclaimed the king. One of our visiting artists at Delta College was Maury Turner, the cartoonist who did We Pals, and I'm posing for him there, and you can see it drawing projected up on the top. Hair is going but getting longer. The 70s, lots of hair here, not on top. Working for a program or an announcement for a show that I had at the Manteca Art Center out in the studio. This was a painting that I had in a show in the Barrios Gallery in the early 60s up in Sacramento. It was called The Shopper. I was starting to get a little more literal in those days. And it was one of the things that really got me started into lettering was drawing these things that were really like magazine illustrations or posters. Big banner here with a quotation by Rudolph Koch. The making of letters in every form is for me the purest and the greatest pleasure, and at many stages of my life it was to me what the song was to the singer, the picture to the painter, the shout to the elated, the sigh to the oppressed, and it was for me the most happy and perfect expression of my life. Rudolph Koch.
That's good.
Yeah.